Shakur Stevenson steps up in competition to face Christopher Diaz on the Amir Khan, Terrence Crawford pay-per-view card. Stay tuned. Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, Shakur Stevenson, let's jump right into it. Thank you guys for the new channel members that have joined. Hit the join button below this video by the subscribe for more information if you would like to join. Help support the channel, keeps the ball rolling so we can do more and be greater. Shakur Stevenson, he's fighting on the Terrence Crawford versus Amir Khan ESPN pay-per-view card. It's taking place Madison Square Garden April 20th. And a fight that got announced I'm really happy with is Shakur Stevenson versus Christopher Diaz. I think this is a great fight. Shakur Stevenson only has 10 fights. He's 10-0, I believe. Got 6 knockouts. And he seems to keep getting better. I've been fortunate enough to cover and interview Shakur Stevenson and cover some of his recent fights, like his fight with the guy Villarreal. And the guy, a lot of people don't know certain names unless they have a big name like Canelo, but Villarreal was either a former champion or had fought for a title. And he had never been stopped before. Shakur Stevenson stopped him early, I think in the first round, off the top of my head. Now he's stepping up on a pay-per-view card that's going to have a lot of exposure. Amir Khan, versus Terrence Crawford. I think that's a interesting fight. A lot of people are counting Amir Khan out. I can't favor him, but I can't count him out. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, to me, I just think Crawford's that dude. I just rate him highly, and I think he has a lot, just has a lot of momentum, really, But Amir Khan, he is a boxer. He's about the same height as Terrence Crawford. He has speed. His speed was even giving Canelo problems for the first 4 rounds, to be honest. So, a guy more his size, it's going to be interesting. High-speed chess match. Looking forward to it. And with Shakur Stevenson fighting on the undercard against Christopher Diaz, I like that. This is definitely a step up. Again, if you only look for boxing, this probably is not the right channel for you anyway. If you're willing to learn boxing and you want to, add your 2 cents and you're open-minded, then this is the right channel for you. But if you're only looking for solely the big names, and if it's not a big name, then, it's a bum fight and, you're going to be radical, stupid stuff like that, then, like I said, this is not the channel for you. But I could vouch for this fight. Christopher Diaz he has a near perfect record, 24-1 with 16 knockouts. He's only 24 too. Christopher Diaz, Pitbull. And this is not that long ago that they were, praising Diaz and saying, hey, watch for this guy. He's the one. He's the guy to beat, and he only has 1 loss. So this is definitely a step up for Shakur Stevenson. And it goes to show you that kid from Newark, New Jersey, what he's about, because he only has 10 fights. I understand he has the silver medal or whatever, but he's 21 years old. He's southpaw, and he's already willing to step up in class on a major card. So, to me, that shows that the people around him, top rank, also his management, Andre Ward, SOG Ward, and Jay Prince, shout out to the OG Jay Prince. They have his best interest, and they're ready to make a star. Like I said, Christopher Diaz is no slouch. 24-1. He has a good knockout ratio, and he lost to that Japanese fighter Ito via decision. That's his only loss. But I'm looking forward to this, and I'm happy, and it just goes to show you that there's a lot of fighters that are doing it right for boxing, and Shakur Stevenson is one of them. He wants to grow. and he probably doesn't. I know fighters personally, and a lot of these young fighters are ready. Like Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. They've been telling you. Gervonta Tank Davis. They've been telling you, man, I want a title. I want this and that. I want some better names. My dude Joey Spencer, same thing. They're telling you. So this new generation is lit, to be honest. They really are, because they trying to go towards the fire. They want to show what they're, and you got to respect it. Win, lose, or draw, you got to respect that they're trying to etch their names in the history books and step it up, bump it up. Shakur Stevenson, it's a bump up on his record, but it's not a bump up for who he is as a fighter. This guy's sparred some of the best names like Terrence Crawford, Vasily Lomachenko, and he's been stepping up constantly on his pro record, and he's been to the Olympics. So, from sparring the Devin Haneys and all that, he has experience. That's the bottom line. He has the experience needed, but now it's time to show, because there's a lot of guys with experience that lose, so now he has to just put it together under the bright lights and show the world what he's been cooking up. So I respect this move. Shout out to Top Rank. This is a good fight, and this is one of the fights, and you don't always see this with some promoters. Al Heyman, I think, does a good job with building his undercards and putting multiple fights on the undercard that you want to see outside of the main event, but a lot of promoters and advisors and stuff, they don't necessarily do that. But this is, to me, a fight that enhances the main event. Like, some you're like, I can go to the store, grab some drinks or whatever during the undercards, because I'm really here for the main event. Like, in my opinion, I think Canelo Daniel Jacobs might be like that. I could be wrong, but I haven't heard really anything about the undercard. But this shit right here, Shakur Stevenson doing his thing. Shout out to Christopher Diaz for taking the fight. He was initially supposed to fight Jesse Magdaleno. His brother just lost, to Teofimo. And I guess he pulled out, probably got some more money for Shakur Stevenson, and a hell of an opportunity. If you beat Shakur Stevenson, his name is popping. So that's a hell of an opportunity. So I don't blame Christopher Diaz for taking the fight. But, he's risking his record right here, because Shakur Stevenson looks to be the goods. But nonetheless, it's a good fight. We got to see Shakur put it all together. And, I like the move. Some people criticize Shakur Stevenson when he went over to Top Rank, but this will shut that up. That shuts that up right now. People are like, oh, you should have went to this person or this person. Why'd you go to Top Rank? They're moving him just fine. He's 10 fights deep and he's already stepped up. So if he beats Christopher Diaz, he should probably get a world title in the not too distant future. And it sounds like they're giving him the proper fights and the proper confidence to fight for a title. That's what it looks like to me. So shout out to that kid from Newark, New Jersey. Let me know what you guys think of Shakur Stevenson. Rate his skills. To me, he's definitely getting better, and he's kind of coming into that man strength. You see more strength. He always had technique, but you've seen that in his recent performances. He looks a bit stronger, and it might not even just be physical strength, like a physicality perspective. I think he's getting mentally stronger, and he's just figuring out as a pro how to put it all together. It's different in the amateurs. You're boxing for different scoring. But you got to figure it out. You got to get the jitters out. You got to see how you want to approach certain situations. Some guys come in too gung-ho and too eager to please, so you have to kind of settle in. And that's what's happening with Shakur Stevenson. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Great card, April 20th. Terrence Crawford versus Amir Khan, and now Shakur Stevenson with a big step up against Christopher Diaz. Again, if you don't know who Christopher Diaz is, take my word for it. Go to YouTube, look at some videos. Definitely not a bad fighter. Make sure you smash the like button. As always, hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego. Signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxingego, the future of boxing.